Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Athletics and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starting pitcher, Merrill Kelly. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
About to get started here, Jacob Wilson digs in now. And with that, we're underway here in the desert. Oh. Oh. That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop, third strike. And let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Hard hit left side. Perdomo on to first. Two away.
Batting third, catcher Shea Langoliers.
Two outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Shea Langoliers. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That one to first, Tawa. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in the desert and on the mound for the A's in this one, Jose Suarez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Here's Ketel Marte.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
That one close, ruled a ball, and that's ball one. Foul ball there. Oh. And now it's even up. Fouls it back with two strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog. Facing a lineup like this keeps you on your toes. You have to make plays for your pitcher. This offense always seems to apply pressure. Plus, if they run the bases hard, it just adds another dimension to their game.
Grounds one to short. Over to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Corbin Carroll in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Carroll at second with 2 down. That one misses. Ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Late with the swing there. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Back here at Chase Field, digging in, Jonah Heim.
Jonah Heim.
Outside.
There's a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. On the ground. To first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 5th, right fielder, number 47.
Foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Kepler on the run towards the line. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. That one fouled off.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. This one in the air right field. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Henry Bolton.
The 1-0.
That's a strike. No, that's low.
And another ball. Three-0 down. On the corner for a strike. That one at the knees for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Max Kepler at the plate.
Diamondbacks left fielder, Max Kepler.
Let's go, D-backs.
In there at the knees for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Number 84. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Here's your 1.
Strike. Whew.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Line and a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Bowling.
The lefty, the 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Kepler on at first, nobody out. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Oh.
2-2 now. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Williams, the flip, here's one. To first, double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Tim Tawa stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0. Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
And the 1-0.
Strike, woo.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Up.
That's a little bit low. This one in the air right field. Carroll hustling after it. He's got it.
Up next for the A's, shortstop.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at first, one away. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. trying to swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time. Let's go, Merrill. He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Now the 0-1.
Whoa.
That clips a corner. On the ground to the left. And that's the 3rd out. The A's strand 1. Still no score.
Now pitching for the
Bottom
A's,
half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new
84.
pitcher, number 84. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Leading off, Ildemaro Vargas.
Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses. Full count now. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to 3rd. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to 1st.
Yep.
And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Center fielder, Jorge Barrosa.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Nope. That's away.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Line to left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Lifted in the air, out to left. 2 away now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. In the air, right side. White on the move. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 3 innings complete. No score. Back here in the desert, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-1. Line drive, base hit down the line. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Jonah Heim.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Tommy White up next for the A's. Fly to left his first time. And fouled off. That's too low. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, could be 2. Perdomo tossed to second. On the first, double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Now the A's designated hitter, Henry Bolte, went down on strikes his first time through. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Fouled off left side. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
This to third. Tosses across to first. And that is the inning. Back here at Chase Field, bottom four, Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
The D-backs trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Stays alive. The 1-2. Ripped on a line. And there's two away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Now batting Max Kepler. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Strike on the inside corner. Check swing, and he went. That is strike two. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the A's 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in the desert, ready now for the 5th inning. Lawrence Butler now at the plate. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Butler, 25 years old. He made his major league debut in 2024, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Just missed. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Outside low, and the count is filled up. That one misses.
Take it,
So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the A's, second baseman Malika Williams.
You know, these A's, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Butler aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Another 1-2. Base knock center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Next for the A's,
Now
shortstop
Jacob Wilson. Late on that fastball. The 0-1. And strike 2. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Gerardo Correa preparing to come on if needed. Loaisaga getting loose as well. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That's in for a strike. Two on, one out. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the run from second.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Merrill Kelly done for the afternoon, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for
Gerardo
the
Correa
Diamondbacks.
on to pitch out of the
Number
pen here.
68,
On for his
Gerardo.
major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands, and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher. Whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Langoliers at the plate now, and that's strike one. The 0-1. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Heim in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. And that's a little bit high. 2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Vargas gets under it. And that is that. A's get one on the RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
You know, these D-backs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
This one high in the air to left center. Soderstrom has a beat on it. 1 away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate. It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's exactly what a good 2-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so. And at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
Ildemaro Vargas will hit next. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So up next,
Leading
Tommy
off for
White.
the Athletics, right fielder, number 47.
Come on, Gerardo.
swing and a high fly ball to left. Kepler settles under this one, and a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the A's, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Looking good, Diamondbacks.
Out to short, Perdomo.
Come on, come on.
Fires to first.
Yeah,
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Henry Bolte.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's going to be Henry Bolte.
Here we go, Gerardo.
Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jorge Barrosa.
Jorge Barrosa.
That one's in there. 0-1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Elvis Alvarado appears to be getting loose. Hartley warming up as well. 0-1 down. And a foul ball. That one almost got him.
Well, straighten him up a little bit.
Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Ball 1.
Towards first. Heim takes it himself. 1 away. Bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop, Geraldo.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
That's a slider for a strike. The A's holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. And a 1-1. ball left side. He'll see another. Runner on at third, one gone. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes a 2-2. On the ground right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Perdomo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that third fastball.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 84 out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So a
A's,
new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Brady Basso.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Ball 1, no strikes. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-0. Nolan Arenado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 2 outs. And there's the automatic. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. All loaded up. Here's Nolan Arenado. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Fastball for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We're through 6 full. It's the A's 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here in the desert, top of inning number 7. Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. Check swing. He went. Strike one.
Ball.
Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Clark also getting ready.
Come on, Gerardo.
The 1-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Up next for the A's, second baseman Alika Williams.
Ball.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. A's leading by a run here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 2.
Here we go, Gerardo.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Shortstop Jacob Wilson.
Torey Lovello is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Gerardo Carrillo won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Kevin
the
Ginkel
Diamondbacks.
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So back to the top of the order. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. High fly ball down the left field line. Kepler ranging back, and that one is off the wall. Here's the throw, and he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Just about got it out of here down the line to left, so I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Man at second.
Ball. High.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Nice work from the snake pen there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the A's 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here at Chase Field, set for the last half of the seventh. Tim Tawa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Here's the center fielder, Jorge Barrosa. Fastball for a strike. Nobody out. The tying and go-ahead runs are aboard here at the bottom of the seventh. In the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. And he chases that one below the zone.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Way inside, gets out of the way. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. First and second here. No outs. Just off the inside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Payoff pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's one down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, designated hitter, Ketel Marte.
That's outside. Ball 1. There's the strike. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Ketel Marte leaves the yard. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 4-2.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brady Basso will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Elvis
A's,
Alvarado
number
will take
37,
over here.
Elvis
He's been so good
Alvarado.
against lefties. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. The 1-0. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
That's the ball. No, that's low.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's a little bit low. The 3-1. And that's ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
The 2-out walk. Got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Checks over to first, back safely. Carroll, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pitch misses. And that's ball 2. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Elvis Alvarado departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Jeff Hartley. He last pitched 2 days ago. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Muncy. And that'll do it. Ready to begin the eighth. Digging in, Shea Langoliers. Action in the pen down there. Paul Sewald, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One up, one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the A's, first baseman Jonah Heim.
That one missed. Ginkel measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Rips that one to right. Carroll takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kevin Ginkel done for the day, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
2 outs, base is empty. Tommy White up next for the A's. That misses, and that is ball 1. Hard hit, right side. The A's go quietly. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the A's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The A's bullpen has some movement. Hayden Yinger getting loose out there. Swinging a foul out of play. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on the way. And that skips into dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Tim Awa.
fastball for a strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-1 now. In the air to left center. One down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ildemaro.
One out man at first. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 for 3. That one ran inside, almost got him. One now. Fought off foul. Arenado over at first with one away. Right side, Heim. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Through 8 full, Diamondbacks lead this one 4-2. Last chance coming up for the A's.
Now pitching for
Paul
the
Sewald
Diamondbacks,
comes on trying to close it out.
38.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Just missing there. And the count is even 2-2. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Henry Wilson.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock. One down. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Right through there for a strike. Here's a high chopper. Takes it to the bag. That's one. The double play ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.